Namaste
Namaste
Techies.
Techies.
Namaste
Namaste
Anoop.
Harjit. It's been long time.
It feels so long. Yeah. We've been one after another. We've been having to
Yeah,
cancel.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Too many things going on.
yeah.
Too
I
many
think
Indian festivals.
rather I feel like you are attending lot of conferences and having a lot of fun time and contributions to the technical community, right? So good, good.
Yeah, I was in Seattle 2 weeks ago. I attended the PowerShell Summit and I had some work stuff to do there as well. I went to the mothership, Microsoft. So that was fun. And then last week I was in Minneapolis for MMS conference, and
Wow,
that was a blast. It
cool,
was
cool.
lots of good stuff, lots of good stuff. Yeah. And at
Yeah,
the
I
same
have.
point in time last week, another news is that I started a new role at
Ah,
Microsoft. So yeah, I'm a product marketing manager
congratulations.
now for Windows,
Wow, wow,
and more news to come.
wow,
More
wow.
news to come.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So yeah, so it's been busy week, busy 2 weeks, and now I'm just trying to catch up on emails and who to connect with and stuff like that. It's like starting from scratch all over again, right?
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Uh, like trying to learn how to ride the bicycle again, right?
So,
So
lot of exciting news coming up later, probably, right? Yeah,
probably
good, good,
yes,
good.
yeah. So sounds good. Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, busy days. Lot of things going on at my end also. Yeah, keeping we had some community stuff regarding Windows 365. We had one of our first Asia Windows 365 community user group event, right?
Excellent.
So it was good. Yeah.
That was a success.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it online or was it in person?
No, it was online. Yeah.
Online. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. So while I was gone for the 2 weeks, I did bring up about our show. I did bring up about you. Pointed a lot of people to your blogs and your videos, and also there was a lot of interest. And as you and I had talked about doing like maybe a user group, in-person event or a
Uh-huh.
small
Yeah.
conference in India. So that's something you and I should work on for maybe 2023.
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
get that on the roll. And
Absolutely.
yeah, and then I met a program manager from Microsoft who's based in India,
Uh-huh.
and he was also very interested. He said, "Yeah, that's going to be great. It's going to be good to have you guys there, have some other like speakers, and give back to the community, and we can fill the space for sure." So let's do it.
That's good. Yeah.
All right. So I got some exciting stuff. Today we're going to talk about Config Manager 2203,
Mm-hmm.
uh, right? And it's
Yes.
now general, it's GA, general availability. It was fast channel about a month ago, I think.
Uh-huh.
Um, so
So
lots
it's
of
kind of globally available for all the customers now without the
exactly.
PowerShell script. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. You don't have to do the PowerShell script. And yeah, it's great. So trying to keep track of all the, what version is that? Is it 21? I'm so used to the year
Uh-huh.
21, 2107, 2103, 20. Says 2203.
Mhm.
And it's the baseline version, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
this point on, you can install that and move forward from there.
Exactly.
Um, so you're gonna show us, do a demo and show us the new features.
Yeah. Excited to do that. Let me share my screen and probably I would be able to share the correct screen. Okay. Here we go.
There we go. Dark
Uh,
theme, dark mode. That is it was
yes.
actually one of the big requests, I think, by the config
Yeah.
manager admins for a
Yeah.
long time. Give us dark mode. Give us dark mode. And now you have it.
Dark mode and the website, right, the portal thing,
Yes.
right, those were the biggest one, I think. I don't think portal is coming because we already have a portal for endpoint manager, so
Yeah.
and we can have a lot of actions, SCCM or config manager related actions from that. So I don't think that is required. There would be any valid use case for that from, at least from Microsoft side, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go back to the features, right? The first feature I like the most in this 2203 is the dark theme, and this is light theme, and this is the option to switch it to the dark theme. Okay, so from the drop down we can switch it to the dark theme, or dark mode, right? um, we will go through the list first, and then we will do a kind of a quick demo, right?
Right. So
So the
just remember
mhm,
when you enable dark uh, switch console theme here, you do have to restart the console for it to take effect.
mhm,
All
yeah.
right.
It's good tip. The other thing is scan, right? Scan against the CMG SUP. That preference is available. There's no additional option over there, but the existing option is going to provide you the same the additional functionality. Okay,
Yeah.
there's no additional check mark or checkbox for SUP scanning or something from CMG, but that feature or functionality is included in this with the 2203 version onward. So that is
Right.
that is great. I have seen lot of people raising questions about scanning. For scanning, we need to go back to the on-prem data center, even
You need
if
to
it is
now.
a yeah. If
Yeah.
you are in 2203, we don't need to do that, right? That's
Yes.
a good stuff. That's a
Excellent.
probably a quick win for most of the organizations, right? Mhm. Okay, now another interesting stuff was the graphical view of a distribution path and status of of the content, right?
Yes.
So whenever you troubleshoot on, if you have, for example, if you have hundreds of DPs and you have distributed a package or updated a package, distributed the content to those DPs, and you want to troubleshoot on that, then this kind of view is going to help you to find out where exactly is the issue,
Exactly.
very very quickly, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it's a great way. Like if you're like, hey, why are we not getting content from our DP and stuff like that? By using this graphical, you can see, oh wait, it was distributed here and here, but not the
Yeah,
problematic location. So this is perfect.
yeah.
I'm
Then
visual myself. I'm a visual person, so I
yeah.
like when people draw things out and stuff like that. So this is much more better than looking at logs.
Yeah, I love this. This is for very 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 useful for the technical people to find out where exactly is the issue, and then it will give you the status messages as well, right? Then if you want to do further troubleshooting, advanced troubleshooting, you can always go back to the logs, right? Okay. Now, the other interesting function, and with 2203, I think Microsoft is making admins' life much more easier,
Yeah.
right? So this is also in that aligned with that particular theme. Okay,
Hmm.
so this is enabling run script and client action available. This particular right click thing is going to be available from
In the
deployment
monitoring node, right?
status. Yeah, in the monitoring node deployment status itself. That
Yeah.
is kind of, if you see something is broken, something is not working, you can, if you want, if you know what is the issue, if it is a known issue, you can run a particular script. If you have a
Right.
script to fix that, you can immediately run that script and that will fix the issue.
Right.
Otherwise, if the policy is not reaching or the deployment not reached particular device, you can
Hmm.
manually initiate a machine policy or user policy from here, right?
Yeah, because otherwise, whenever you see issues like that, you have to go back to the other node to go and try to find that script and then run it. Now you just have it in one place. It makes life a lot easier. Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously Microsoft, config manager team is listening to a lot of feedback. Hey, give us the feedback, and that's what they're incorporating here.
Yeah, exactly. And this is another
Aha.
feature about BitLocker, right? So whenever we my SCM team or config manager team
Hmm.
took over mbam and embedded into their ecosystem, from that time onwards, these kind of requests are coming to
Yeah.
make a life easy, right? So this option is going to help uh, with admins for all the troubleshooting scenarios as well, right? So that is really nice, I would say.
And to talk a little bit about this,
Uh-huh.
you know, people were using the BitLocker feature uh, in task sequences in the previous versions, especially 2103,
Mhm.
but it wasn't really supported, right?
Uh-huh.
They were still using it, but then it was causing policy storms. Remember that?
Uh-huh.
There was a huge issue, and there was hey, please stop using this. But large customers and stuff like that were like, hey, but we need a workaround and stuff. So obviously now this is it's fixed. It's
Yeah,
working.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the last one I wanted to highlight in this list is something exciting for me, right? Whenever I saw that patch my PC filter option in their console, I wanted to have the same or similar kind of option in the native SSAM console, right?
Yep.
So that is what Microsoft is delivering with 2203. So
Right.
that's cool.
The
So
search
this
feature.
is the search feature, or I don't know, filter feature, or we
Yeah.
you can say whatever you want, right? So, but it is making admin's life much more easy. For
Yeah.
example, if you have integrated some third party
Hmm.
patching solutions and all, then your products list is going to go crazy, right? There will be lot of products in that list, and if you want to find out some particular product,
Yeah.
this is very very useful, I would say.
Yeah. I'm just hoping that some of the Windows 10 products get collapsed into some smaller chunks because it seems like it's
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe there's a use case for it, but um,
yeah. The WSUS is a big story, or it's an elephant in the room, probably, right? People are using WSUS. I don't know from when. When I started IT
oh my God, it's been
back
around for ages.
Yeah,
Yeah.
back in 2001, it was SUS. Okay, it was not WSUS. It was SUS. Okay, then they changed the name to WSUS, and from that point onwards, all the codes are getting accumulated there, and lot of things are there, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, good.
All right. What else you
Right.
got?
Let's move to the console part now. So this is
Yeah.
the dark
Ooh.
theme. Yay!
Oh my God.
Okay. So if you want to change it, I don't want to change it, but if you want to change it, you can go over
Right.
here, as I mentioned as we showed in the document, right? So
Yeah.
you can go over here and switch it.
Well, let's
And
not switch it.
I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. But if you do switch, you need to restart your console.
Restart.
Yeah, it's not like other dark teams where it's like almost immediate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And interesting point over here is if you go to administration and if you go to the features, you would be able to see this is a pre-release. Okay,
Yes,
that doesn't mean that this is not supported.
exactly.
This is not supported in production scenario. It is
Okay.
fully supported, but the feature is fully not developed.
Right.
What does that mean is probably, as you mentioned, similar to other products, you might not need to restart the console in later
Yeah.
versions of SCCM or configuration manager, right?
Yeah,
So
pre-release or previews, those are supported. It's just that they are getting more development into it until it completely bakes. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, that's cool. So I have 2203 installed, and I have a hotfix also. This hotfix is only for the PowerShell version of the or early ring version of the 2203
Yes.
product, right? If you
If
are
you install the fast ring, then you always end up getting a hot fix. So
yeah,
that's pretty normal. Yeah.
yeah. And you can see over here the client version is not different. So if you install this particular hotfix, there won't be any, you don't need to
Update the client.
deploy latest version of client software to the
Hmm.
Windows 10 or Windows 11 clients, right? So
Yep.
that is a good news, at least. Right. So the full version is changed. That is 10.07 with this hotfix. So that is to get the parity between the globally available version and the first fast ring version. Okay. Okay. Let's move to I don't know. Okay, let's stay in administration and let's go to that option where we can search for products. Okay, so go to sites and click on the primary server if you have
Hmm.
standalone primary server, or click on CAS. Uh, and go to, where is it? I'm trying to find out. Okay, con-
Yep.
configure site components. Right over there, if you go to software update points, you would
Yep.
be able to see all the WSUS magic embedded into the SCCM console. And this is one of the drawback of the dark theme at the moment. Remember, this is a pre-release, right?
Yes.
So this is going to change pretty soon, I would say.
Uh,
Okay, but what I meant is this is not the dark theme, right?
no.
So
No.
okay, so let's go to products, and
Products.
over
Yep.
here you would be able to see like, okay, I can search, I don't know, .NET, if I can spell it correctly.
NET. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't like it. Oh, okay. It is working. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you want to check whether .NET is enabled in your product list, you can do it pretty easily rather than going through the entire list over here, right? So like scrolling down like Twitter and Facebook and
Yeah.
LinkedIn, etc. Right? But I think
Yeah.
people are very used to it because of the social media now.
Yeah, like
But
if you're looking for SQL or Office, they'll just come up. It's a really nice
yeah,
touch.
yeah. True, true. Yeah, my console is bit laggy. I don't know why, but it
But
works.
that's okay. Yeah, we get the concept.
Yeah. Okay, let's move to some other features. Let's go to the monitoring, and let's try to see some deployment statuses. For example, 7-zip. Let's see 7-zip, and let's see what we can do from here. Okay, so these two options were already there. More detailed copy is also an interesting option, right? And
Yeah.
this is also very useful. You don't have to type in everything whenever you need. And we had a video about all these copy paste
Yes.
magic All right, so we will link that video also into the top right corner
Yeah.
probably. I don't
And
know this is
also,
right or this is right.
and also, client notification. That is a nice feature there too,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I use that quite a bit to actually sync the policies and whatever else. Like all the things you're seeing here,
yeah,
evaluate applications and whatever, right? Instead of going to the machine itself and running the machine policy, application policy, you have it right here.
yeah.
So
That's
that's
very
good.
useful. And run script also, right? If you have a
Yeah.
script to fix
And
something,
I hope you have your
yeah,
script there that is
approved everything.
it's there to do what? The format C drive?
I don't think Windows is that stupid to
Come
allow
on.
you to. Oh gosh. Uh, okay. So let's move to the success and let's try to do it from here, right? If you want to do it for
You
the
know what we
entire.
should do?
Uh-huh.
We should get a community script put out so that people can run and then change their background to Namaste Techies,
Good idea.
right?
Yeah. Thumbs up for that.
All right, carry on.
Uh, yeah. So this is this is the individual missions, right? If you want to initiate it for only
Yeah,
individual missions, you can do it. And if you want to do it for example, if you have a failed section over here or failed line over here, if you want to initiate the policy. Refresh the policy or initiate a new policy or something, you can click on that failed thing and you can initiate it for all the missions, right? For example, if you have hundreds of missions over there,
I
but
agree.
you need to be careful and you should know what you're doing, right? So okay, so that was all about the new feature, right? Context. I don't know, in Windows world it is called, all the right click options are called context menu, something like that, right?
Yeah.
But in SCCM world, I have not seen people using that word. But
Don't be
for
confused with right click and
yeah.
context. Yeah.
Yeah, right click and check the context menu. Like Namaste Techies can start that thing, right? Oh, in SCCM, do you know what is context menu in SCCM?
There you go.
So okay, now I forgot the features which I wanted to show. Other things, yeah, there are some bugs also fixed within the community. I'm not going to cover that, but
Yeah.
if you go to community and before loading the documentation, if you go to community hub, there was a problem and there was a bug. Right now,
Mm.
that is also fixed with the global available version of configuration manager, right?
Yep.
And this also needs some work because that is all not the dark theme,
Dark
I would
team.
say.
Yeah. It's still coming.
Yeah, it's still coming.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So let me quickly look back to the notes and see. Oh, okay, this is a good one. So let's go back and go back to the content status over here, content status, and pick my favorite one again, 7-zip, and right click on that, and there's an option called view content distribution. Click on
Right.
that, and that is the magic coming up. Ta-da-dang!
There we go.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool, isn't
So
it?
if you have a
So
ton of distribution points, lots of distribution points, that will be an
yeah,
amazing uh,
yeah.
graph to see here, right?
Yeah. And see, you can see over here limited, unlimited. Is there, if you have a schedule and
Mhm.
if you have limit the schedule of the distribution, content distribution, it will show over here with the line. That is very useful, right? And successful, in progress. This is cool stuff. I really
Yeah.
like it actually. Yeah. So
Excellent.
good. Good
Good
one.
stuff. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
this is a good first pass on the some of the new features. There are also many others in there.
Uh-huh.
that are buried. So we
Yeah,
can talk about that at another time. But this gives a nice small chunk, you know,
yeah,
some of the top ones that we like.
yeah.
To
That's
see.
that's.
All right.
So
Is
I
that good?
think, yeah, I think that was it. Let me try to find out my team screen. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Hope that
There we
was it, Rule.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I think we got a good show. Quick and dirty new features of Config Manager 2203. Definitely check it out. Try it in your lab if you want to. But people like you and I tend to go full production pretty quickly. So, all right. So until next time.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, or
And
share, and do comment.
yes, we do love your comments. We check every one of those comments. They're great. You guys give us good feedback, and we enjoy it. So until next time,
Yes.
namaste.
Namaste.